YouTube, it is Matty and welcome to a live attack video. So I know you guys love these videos that I do where I put my nuts on the line and just try and do a live attack here in live and here and with you. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little while, so I feel a little bit extra pressure and a little bit nervous, and also because I'm in a different clan that I randomly met on Global. We've ended up in a war versus North faction, who are clearly a member, an associate clan to North Remembers, one of the top fair play clans out there. So pressure's on, and plus quite a few of the guys in the clan know me, so they're all like, "Oh, Matty's a beast, he'll just wreck anything." So it's like, hold on a minute, chill out a sec. I've got, I don't hit threes every time. I've got to. So, have a look at the base and see what we can do. Number 17 is the one. I've learnt a few things from the from the original hit, but not many giant bombs are revealed, so that's kind of worrying. So I've got to kind of play it safe, I guess, or anyway, doesn't matter. What I'll show you is my plan. So, based on the Queen's location, it's easy to walk, kill her. And you know what I mean by that. It's easy just to place my Queen down, maybe like between the Spell Factory and the Elixir Pump here, assuming I want her to walk up towards sort of 3 o'clock. And at some point she's going to move within the radius of the enemy Queen. They're going to fight each other. There's going to be a fight to the death. The only way I'm going to either to survive it is by using either an ability or her ability or a rage spell. I'm going to choose for a rage spell because I want to use my ability when I'm dealing with the clan castle a bit later on, because in there we've got a mixture of a couple of Valks, a Loon and such troops as that will need a bit of a ability to finish up, as well as poison. So that's that. My plan is to to start her walking from down by 6, take out like the archer tower, cannon, mortar, arch tower, and break in by the cannon here. So if I use there's nothing really that's going to stop my wizards if I place one by the camp and one by the dark barracks. Oh my god, let me just close the door. Mal's screaming on them. I don't know if you could hear it on the mic, but it's distracting for me. Anyway, with the break-in by the cannon, the only thing I've got to be wary of is that wizard tower doesn't come in. So I might add a giant in, just to make sure that, because I can't afford for that not to work. So hold on, let's drop a giant in the comp, and we can drop a hog out. There you are. Because that wizard tower's a little bit it's just in an annoying place that could really hurt me. Okay, so break in there, then she'll take down the air defense, and then you've got other defenses she'll take down in the process. So hopefully that whole side's gone. And then if you look at this long corridor here, this was my thinking. There's definitely a giant bomb just to the right of that expo. So I'm thinking maybe there's one to the left of it and it's a double. It would make sense based on the pathing. Because when I was working about how I was going to drop my hogs, I noticed that the pathing of that, hold on, that leads straight onto that expo, and so that's the obvious spot for the double giant bomb. FYI, there's a Tesla in this little gap down here, then my Queen will take that out on her run, and the triple Tesla is in this compartment with all these collectors in, so there's 3 Teslas in there. So, what I was thinking is, if I send my King and Valkyries in by the Archer Tower, use a couple of wizards to funnel, so one on the camp, one on the barracks here, send them in by the corner, break in, and send them along the corridor, then jump spell by the sweeper and arch tower just to allow them into the Tesla compartment. At that point I'm going to be able to send in a couple of hogs on the side to finish up these defences on the side. I've got all these defences down this side gone. That cannon I'll have to chuck a couple of hogs on. But then because the troops are going to be moving through into the Tesla compartment and the King compartment, it's going to give me an opportunity, because these defences are going to be distracted, to just throw hogs on the final defences. And the Queen should be taking down that expo, the King and Valk should have taken down that expo, The king of Valk should take down the king. My queen will take down the enemy queen. So it just all sort of slots together almost as a plan, which is why I quite like it. So the only worrying thing is this cannon's going to dodge, so my hog's going to have to travel through to finish it off. I've just got to make sure my queen walks the right way. So I'm planning to use a couple of minions on here. If you look, the only air defence that are in range is this arch tower, which will be distracted by my queen, and this arch tower. But I think if I drop it just on the edge, I might be able to get away with it. We're going to find out though. So got to hope on that one, because that will help my funnel in a bit. But that's the overall plan, guys, and yeah, I think it's time to kickstart it off and see what we can do. Army looks ready. Always check you've got the right spells, troops in the CC, as well as the right amount of all your troops. Double and triple check it. Get your plan clear in your head, which I've done, and now let's go in and see if we can hit. Ooh. Scary feeling this is. Okay. Okay. Queen down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yes. It's okay. Just gotta hope she sits here for a little while now. I need that elixir collector. I know she's gonna be sat on the pump for a little while. Gonna get ready with my rage spell. I know she's going to take the archer tower down, and then she should, is the idea, pull right, pull towards that gold storage. Here we go. I am going to drop the rage spell down to speed her up. That might have been a mistake a bit early. Here we go, look. Queen on queen. Okay, that didn't hurt too much because it was nice and early down. They're still in the heel, so she's going to take down the Tesla. Okay. Here we go. I'm just waiting an extra second for it to catch up. Giant down, wizard. Test wall breaker 1 and 3. There we go. She's now going in. She will get the CC pull. Here it is. Poison. Ability. The second poison didn't drop. Okay, while that's happening, golem over here, wizard 1, 2, wall breaker 1, 1, 2, 3, king, Valkyries. Okay, so my queen's looking good. She's in a nice position. I will use just a hog to go and finish that off. And we're going to use a jump soon. First, there's the jump, there's the heel. A couple of hogs in down the bottom side, as I said, to finish off. A couple of hogs in over here just to try and start trickling those through. Everything's looking good at the moment, to be honest, guys. Time wise, we're looking pretty good on. Okay, here we go. Heel, final hogs in. Wizard 1 down over here. Wizard 2, that gold storage could be a pain, so I'm going to drop a wizard on it. King ability I'm just going to throw in. Looks like we're good for the 3. Oh wow, absolutely destroyed the base. So many troops left. Whoa. Oh god, my heart. It's been so long since it feels so long since I've been able to do a live attack like this. This is part of the reason why I left. I decided to take the pressure off myself and leave the sort of elite war clan scene, because although I've ended up in an elite war clan with in a sort of a crazy war, I've got the flexibility to attack whenever I want, which is what I need, because I can do stuff like that. Anyway, that felt good. That really felt good. Next, let's have a little look at the plan, and let's have a little rewatch of the raid and see how it went down. So yes, it was an AQ walk GoVaHo, which is what I know and love. My minions, I was worried that one was going to get caught, but it didn't, which is great. Meant that the funneling went right. She went the right way. My rage spell, although a little bit early, didn't matter because it did what it needed to do. Same with the ability, actually. It kept her alive when she needed to stay alive, because I knew that once the sort of the DPS was gone up here, like that archer tower, I know the expo was going to be on her for a while, but once the archer tower and cannon are down, there's not much left to hurt her up there. So I knew she would be okay. I didn't expect that. I forgot about that Queen platform, by the way. I forgot that was going to that wasn't going to be taken down somewhere. It didn't cost me too much in the end. Time wise, I was pretty good. And yeah, I think the value of the walk, because I didn't have to sort of walk across any air defences, and because my break-in choice was purely because if I'd have kept her walking around, the air defence would have killed her, killed the healers, and then essentially signed her death warrant. So I felt if I broke in at that way, it's a natural, nice break-in, and it lets me get the expert, and it lets me get the CC pulled. So there's a nice few reasons why that was almost like a natural break-in choice for me. So I was really comfortable with that, and yeah, the walk, because I got so much value from that walk, including, you know, taking down these everything in the CC, and the amount of defences I got down, and the expo and the queen, and so much. That the rest of the raid was easier, and you saw that, like I said, when I send the Valkyries and the king in, because I've got them down that long corridor, there's so much tanking opportunities that are happening now. So that cannon's tanking now. I could have sent my hogs in early and dropped them on it, but I guess I sent her hog in on the right to get that mortar. That ended up going tripping a giant bomb, which was pretty cool as well. Didn't expect that. The hogs down the bottom side, they did. See, if I'd have dropped them a bit earlier, that hog wouldn't have died. That hog survived anyway. Lost one to a spring there, but they carried on taking the air defence down. I knew that obviously the Tesla farm was there, so that wasn't too much of a concern, because I had so many Valks and King and Golem and Hogs going in at the same time, and a heal spell just to boot. Glad I caught the double. That giant bomb was a surprise, and I'm glad I guessed that it was a double as well, because I knew the single had been tripped, and I thought the pathing makes sense for that double, you know. So I'm glad, because I was originally going to go in through the north, and then when I was sort of planning the hog path, and I thought, that does look quite suspect, and if I can eliminate that, and the corridor just allows me to pretty much get through the entire base with my Golem and King and Valks, it all just ticked the box. As I said before, the plan felt natural almost. It planned like there was a synergy between the attack. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I really did, and see you on the next one. Peace.